Hello, and welcome to another edition of PTP's Infinite Innovation Interview Series. My name is Gary Derheim. Today we discuss a case study building out a cloud environment for a life sciences therapeutic company. Our guest today is Bill Amsbaugh, Practice Lead for Life Sciences for PTP. Bill, can you start with describing the engagement and the customer needs?
Yeah, so we were engaged by a therapeutics company to be able to help assist them with their cloud-first implementation of their IT strategy.
Very interesting. How'd you proceed with the engagement, Bill?
Yeah, okay, so what we did for these guys is we helped them to use Control Tower, which is an AWS product that would allow them to have governance and control of their infrastructure. They have lead discovery projects, and that's going to require HIPAA data as well as Part 11 compliance to secure their data in their databases. They're also, as common with a lot of startup companies, they're using CROs for a lot of their discovery work and their ADME data generation. In this case, it requires a lot of imaging data, and these are large format images that are coming across. And so this is from the Asia Pacific region.
So how do you go about solving the need for access to data globally and in a secured manner?
As part of solving that with the fiber backbone, once the images came across to the US East, that was very convenient for them. We were able to spin up EC2 instances that have like RStudio, as well as other analysis algorithms that they use for image processing. So once they have those up in the bucket, being able to just remote to these EC2 instances meant that they were able to do local analysis. So it was very, very rapid turnaround time between the time that the data was generated, transmitted, and they were able to turn around the analysis very quickly.
Were there any other critical elements to the project?
Yeah, so their Bioinformatics team uses various software, so they were able to set up some software, RStudio, and be able to present solutions on their Spotfire server to be able to do some quick analysis and have a web page to be able to easily disseminate those results to their internal development teams. Also with their lead discovery groups, we created an instance where they were able to install Spotfire's lead discovery studio, so that was another easy win for them. Instead of having to set up critical infrastructure and take a lot of lead time, we were able to pretty much pull that out of the box and get that up and running in a very short order for them.
Sounds like a very valuable project, Bill. Can you share a little bit about where things stand now?
After we got the AWS side up and running, they needed to do a little more traditional IT integration and control, so like things like file servers. So we were able to start working with Azure, and we were able to connect both those clouds together. They have an AWS gateway on-prem so that their instruments are able to stream data up to AWS. But they wanted to also incorporate traditional ACLs and NTFS type of style permissions. So we started to set up Azure. So it's been very convenient for them to essentially build that, integrate that, and have group policies controlling all of their servers, laptops, mobile devices, as well as their AWS cloud. So it also offers the benefit of having single sign-on and app registration. So when they're on the AWS side of the house, these credentials are used on their laptops, their Office applications such as Office 365, email, and they also have a Peak Plus contract, which means that if they need any changes or help with OUs, things like that, they can just call the Peak Plus team here at PTP, and we can assist very rapidly. So overall, it's a good project, and I think we got them off to a good start very rapidly. One other thing that Peak Plus offers that's of great help is being able to control costs, but cloud optimization as well. We have tools in place that are able to essentially monitor those and make recommendations to either right size them or shut them down. Or just alert them to say, hey, you've got a server that's been sitting there for a month, not doing anything, and you're paying for it. So that control and governance is also very helpful to control IT budgets.
Thanks, Bill, for your insight. Really appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed this edition of PTP's Infinite Innovation Interview Series. If you like the content we had today, please like and subscribe to our page on YouTube, and check us out on ptp.cloud for more updates.